Hello
Come
and
on,
welcome
man.
to the Ranksters episode.
What's
I don't
up?
know, 27. I think I said. Is that what we agreed
Yeah,
on?
who cares?
27.
Shit. Is that what we agreed on?
28.
We didn't shake
28.
hands on it, though.
Yeah, we gotta shake hands on it. I'm Adrian. Kyle's here. Gore's here. We got ourselves a spicy double feature today on stream, but not for you guys. You guys watching on the YouTube
Unless you're
pod.
watching on stream, that is.
Yeah.
That is for you
If you're
guys.
watching on stream, you're getting a spicy double feature. If you're watching on YouTube,
Yeah.
you're getting just Fast and Furious this week, boys.
Yeah. Don't be
Um,
stingy, all right? But if you want to watch both of them, I'm assuming the VOD will be on Twitch, unless it got taken down because someone said something naughty, Kyle.
What?
My eye on you, you little motherfucker.
I promise
I
not
got-
to get
I'll get your
demonetized.
yeah.
Yeah. Don't sing a song because you're pitch perfect when it comes to singing songs. They'll get you.
What was the song that was playing when you ruined your computer?
It was from Abbey Road. Polythene Pam from the Beatles.
Yep. Hope that was worth it.
I'll say, yeah, I broke my computer after singing that because I was getting into it.
You were getting into it and you fucking just like
Yeah, I was like, dun, 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 dun. I was-
Give it
yeah.
Because when I sing, I
Give it the
also
whole
I
forearm.
play all around too.
I had to go to Fry's the next day and fix it. I had to get a new motherboard.
You had to get a new mother after that.
It was in college, bro.
Yeah, I forgot. You don't have mothers anymore. You go to college. They leave your ass.
All right.
Anyway,
Yeah, we
Fast
stream
and Furious.
Twitch.tv has Debunked on Tuesdays, usually Tuesdays, but sometimes we don't. I don't know. So if we have a crew enough that we'll do it. We might pop around some days soon, but we'll see. We'll figure that out. For now, we're doing this, and you'll get Star Wars. If you're watching this when it goes up, Star Wars is probably gonna be next week, but we'll see. Play your cards right. Subscribe to Core's Patreon, all that good stuff.
Yeah, Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon.
All right, let's just get to Fast and Furious. All right, Kyle, you were talking about what were you saying about Fast and Furious 1 again?
All right. Every legendary series needs a legendary first outing, and the Fast and the Furious, for what it's worth, is a very fun, sort of bouncy early 2000s action movie. You know, it's got hot babes, hot cars, hot men doing hot guy stuff. It's got testosterone up the ass, and it's got the fast cars, and it's got the furious guys. It has everything you'd want from the title. It's trashy, it's grindhousey and pulpy, but it's a very fun. It has a very fun vibe, and I think overall it's probably the most like enjoyable movie out of all of them. Like, you know, for anybody to watch. You know what I mean?
Sure.
For all, yeah. So people that don't like dumb shit action,
Yeah.
this one's not. The most ridiculous thing they do is jump in front of a train. In this one,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
I agree. I will also say that the Fast and the Furious is the best remake of Point Break ever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exactly what it is. I think actually originally it was supposed to be a remake of Point Break. They were just gonna make it about streetcars instead of surfboards, I guess. But yeah, it's a solid movie. I didn't like it at first because I watched it so much as a kid, and I just got sick of it. But I watched it again. I think around when the sixth movie came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, this is good. Well, no, I think when the seventh one came out, I was like, yeah, this is good. This is good. And yeah, I enjoy it.
It's a very fun movie.
B movie.
It's a very fun B movie for sure. You got.
No,
I mean,
I was just shouting out B movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerry
okay.
Seinfeld.
Right.
Shout out.
Right.
Right. But
And,
it is also a B movie. Oh, my wire.
But you know, you get Vin Diesel like being a real, you know,
Chad.
getting his time to shine after Riddick.
Testosterone, man.
Yeah. Dom Toretto, what a great charter. He lives his life a quarter mile at a time.
Yep.
I mean, it's just
I used to
prophetic.
live
And
my
this,
life
this,
quarter mile at a time.
Time. I live my life a quarter mile.
I
at a time.
rewatched the trailer because Gore retweeted it recently because he liked the reaction we did. So I haven't watched that reaction at all since I think that came out. I know people turned around. I know that initially people were like, "Why are you guys laughing so much?" But eventually people I think they're like, "Hey, this is the best reaction by far." Because this is me and Gore laughing at the ridiculous shit that they got going on. It's a good time.
Right. Adrian, did you watch this movie when it
I
first came out?
Oh no. I probably did, but it didn't really stick with me. I know at some point I've seen one of the Fast and Furious movies, the first three. around the time they came out. Didn't really stick with me. The only when I started watching these movies was I was binging Game of Thrones. After I was done with that, I was like, all right, I need like the opposite of Game of Thrones right now. So I watched Fast and Furious, and that was great.
Hell yeah.
Need the opposite of Game of Thrones. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, no,
It's like the exact opposite.
No, they
Just
got
watch Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, maybe sure. I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Fast Furious is
You
the
shouldn't
first
watch Game
one
of Thrones anymore.
is a fine movie.
Yeah.
That's about
It's
it.
not too ridiculous. It's like very like mainstream, I would say. You know what I mean? Compared to some of the other ones, and like it's well made for what it is.
Emerald in the chat says, saw part of the title and thought the stream was ranking Star Wars and fast food. I got baited. We do rank
Well, this is
food,
fast
though.
food.
We do rank fast food at some point. Or we did. That was the first episode, actually. Chain restaurants.
It sure was.
Wait, where does it say we're doing? Oh, because it says
It says fast.
we did do fast food. Yeah,
Yeah, that was the first episode.
It's on mine and his channel.
Yeah.
Go look up
Ranksters chain restaurants.
and then look up my name.
Spelunky.
Yeah, Splunked or whatever, and then find out my name, Gore the Chad.
Gore the Chad guy.
Sure. Yeah,
B, I think it's fine.
yeah, B is fine. Put it in there.
I would say A for what this series is. I think it's just a solid, really solid, fun movie.
Yeah, B.
Proud of you.
It's perfect. It's perfect low art entertainment.
Yeah, so
Lart,
B.
as we call it in the film industry.
I call it
a lart.
fart.
Yeah,
Fun
Fast
art.
And
Furious
hey,
art.
Fun art is fart.
And Vin Diesel, even from the start, was pushing those values, those religious familial values.
Pushing
He's
those weights
gotta have
too.
a barbecue.
if
there's
you
a
put-
white guy trying to date your sister, don't let it happen
And-
until the end of the movie. That's fine.
And it tells a very important line. You put your hand first in the pot, you gotta say grace. Very important message.
Sure.
Oh man.
Turbocharged Prelude to Too Fast, Too Furious is a 5-minute short film that is really bad. It's a really like badly
watch,
shot,
though.
poorly edited montage.
Yeah.
It's really important if you need to know how Paul Walker got from being on the run in LA to going to Miami. If you really need to know
Lord knows I needed to know.
it's this. It's really bad. F.
No
it's
shit.
silent too. This is
That's a
honestly.
plus. Then we don't need to hear his really wooden acting. That's good.
All right.
No.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Not my fault. He's a wooden actor.
Too Fast, Too
Too
Furious.
Fast, Too Furious. 2003 movie, directed by the guy who did Boys in the Hood. By the way,
Yep.
he died recently. John Singleton. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I mean, he didn't do almost anything else good. Did he do that fucking? He did the Shaft movie from 2000, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, with Sam Jack. The one that didn't come. The one that was decent. That was early.
Sure.
2000s. Not that shitty one with Sam Jackson that came out a couple years ago.
This movie is kind of like a cheap carbon copy of the first movie, sort of. But it includes Tyrese in it, and it's really junky and trashy. But I enjoy it as a dumb movie. Not quite as like good and like watchable as the first movie for sure, but I still think it's an enjoyable movie for sure. And hey, it has the best title ever.
Too Fast, Too Furious. You think that's
Too
the best
Fast,
title?
Too Furious is a great title.
Okay.
It's sexy
It makes it
and
sound like
alluring.
it's the 22nd movie though.
That's two.
I disagree. I think it's very alluring. I give it like a really low B.
I think Too Fast, Too Furious. Like we started a recording before that got fucked up, and your description of Fast and Furious 1 is exactly what I would say about 2, where you said it's like a very like gay movie.
Very
Too
homoerotic
Fast,
undertones.
Yeah, very homoerotic. Too Fast, Too Furious is very homoerotic.
Yeah.
Very, which is
between-
fine. Actually, it's awesome. I love it, and it also has the introduction of Tyrese.
Yeah, Paul
He
Walker
was
and
in the first one.
Tyrese.
I think.
Paul Walker and Tyrese is a decent on-screen like duo in terms of like charisma.
Yeah,
Decent.
it was like if you got if you did Rush Hour, except you had a white guy in the Jackie Chan role and he had no personality. That's pretty much what it is.
Kyle,
Because I like Paul Walker for the most part, but his character has no personality really.
in the chat.
Yeah, what's up?
In the chat, your girlfriend says, "Kyle, the prelude was completely necessary."
Oh shit, dumped.
He
Raven,
looks
how is it
behind.
necessary?
He
Raven,
looks
how is it
behind.
necessary?
Yeah. Hey, what are you saying?
She says that it was important for her to know how he got there.
Yeah, but
'Cause
she
he's
gave
on the
Batman
run.
Arkham Asylum a D, so it's a fuck.
You
I think I forgot.
True that. True
That was
that.
how many weeks ago Gore last night.
Oh
I'll
my
never
god,
forget.
dude. Oh man.
I don't know. I didn't watch Super fucking whatever. What's it called? Super
Too
Turbo?
Fast, Too Furious?
Turbocharged.
Oh
Right?
no, it's really bad.
Yeah, I assumed. I guess I watch it right now. It's only 5 minutes long. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's on YouTube.
It's just a silent montage, just like really shitty, like
Oh, perfect.
New
I'll watch
metal.
it 2 times speed while you're talking about Too Fast, Too Furious.
I
And
think
then
I've
I can
said,
rank it.
I think that's all I have to say about Too Fast, Too Furious. It's
Okay.
it's the first movie again, sort of, but without Vin Diesel, and it's chunkier. You know what I mean?
It is.
A
Like
little
Vin
trashier. Like Vin Diesel.
Kyle, it's 6.5 minutes.
Oh well, pardon
Wow.
me. It's a Looney Tune
S tier.
short.
Are you sure?
All right, low B for
You
me.
said it's completely mute, right? So I don't need to listen to it.
There's a song or something.
Gore, you don't like Too Fast, Too Furious.
No, I like Too Fast, Too Furious. I don't
Tokyo
like Tokyo
Drift. You
Drift.
hate.
Yeah, I like Too Fast, Too Furious. I mean, it's bad, but I like it. I'd give it a C, but it's fun
That's what I put it.
for the most part. It's bad. It's terror. It's fucking awful, but I like it.
This is
I
the
give it a C.
only time you'll see me give higher rankings than everyone else, I guess.
Yeah, for Too Fast, Too Furious.
What was the, who what actress did they have in Too Fast, Too Furious again that they brought in for like a cameo in one of the
fucking
later ones?
Dame Judi Dench. I don't know.
No, who's the main?
I don't
girl
remember
down there?
the Asian girl with the pink car.
No,
You know what I mean?
Who's the main actress in that movie?
Oh,
Helena Bonham
What's her
Carter. I
name?
don't know.
I just saw this movie like a few weeks ago. So
She's on the cover.
Oh, Taya Leone. Is she on? I'm just
No.
kidding.
We're all
Thinking,
thinking something
like
else.
early
Eva
2000s.
Mendes.
Eva
Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
Oh, Eva Mendes. Oh yeah, you mean the one Nick Cage couldn't fucking stay away from for like
what?
Nick Cage was in like 4 movies with her in like the span of a few years. He was in that like Next movie and Bad Lieutenant, and there's another one too. Like in the span of like 2 years, he was in like 3 movies with her. It was a little weird. I was like, God damn, why are they together all the time?
You
I
dating
understand why Nick
guys?
Cage wants to, but you know. But yeah, I guess she was in it. Who cares? I don't care. Oh,
Alright.
wait, she did show up again later, right?
Yeah. I think it was in like
Is
5
that what
or
you said?
something
I
when
didn't hear
they
that.
handed the picture like, look, it's Letty
Well, it was
alive.
like the post-credit scene or something.
Yeah.
It was like a post-credit scene for 5, right?
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, The Rock, here, I'm here. They paid me some money to do a cameo for something. I don't even know. What I guess it was to introduce Luke Evans as villain or something. I don't know.
All right, the
All right, I'm
Fast
almost
and the
done watching
Furious.
Turbocharged, by the way.
Tokyo
Okay,
Drift.
this is really interesting, huh?
Yeah, he meets a girl. They go.
The Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. This one is the real it's the black sheep of the series for sure because it doesn't have Paul Walker and it doesn't really have Vin Diesel except for a cameo at the end. This one has like a really boring, bland protagonist, but
Yeah, exactly. So they have Paul Walker technically.
sort of,
There,
but it has
so
a
now you
really
have to put
annoying
the
accent.
actor. Yeah,
It's
so they get Lucas Black, who was actually he was in Sling Blade. He was good. He's a solid actor. They bring his ass in here, and he has this like, I'm a country boy ass accent, and he's in Japan, which is that's a funny idea. He's in Japan. He's like, Donkey Kong. I don't remember. And then
Little Bow Wow. Hold on.
Little Bow Wow's there. Fuck if I know. Like, there's more fucking American actors in this movie that's set in Japan or wherever.
Okay, I just want to say, for context for the DK thing, Little Bow Wow says, you know what DK stands for? And Lucas Black's like, Donkey Kong? And he's like, no, Drift King.
Which is dumb. I rather have won the Donkey Kong tournament or whatever than some Drift King. I'd rather be Donkey Kong. And they're bringing their asses back in the new one. You see them in the trailer.
Yeah, we missed that
But
when we watched
for
it.
what it's worth,
Did you see his face
Yeah,
tip
well,
in for like a quarter
it's
second?
it's literally a blink and you miss it.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
I think though, for what it's worth, this movie still has like a really cool vibe,
The
and
soundtrack is good.
Great soundtrack. Has that grit song that everybody plays. It has the Tokyo Drift theme song from Teriyaki Boys. Shout out, classic. Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Fucked up. We need some music for our Japanese centric movie. Get the Teriyaki Boys. Fuck it. Bring them in. Who the fuck are the Teriyaki Boys?
Well, it was a group.
That band up for this fucking movie?
I never
heard the Teriyaki
That sounds like someone trying to be like not nice. Call up them Teriyaki Boys.
Hold on. I do want to say
not nice.
the Tokyo Drift song has one of the best lyrics of all time, though. I am not from China, man. I am Japan, man. I love this fucking movie. Wow. It has such an awesome.
My ranking just keeps going down and down, like lower and lower.
You're selling Gore less on it the entire time.
Yeah. Wow.
I think this movie is fun, and it looks. I think it's the best shot of all these movies. Like great cinematography, and
I will say, I do miss all the really terrible CGI, like going into the nitrous tank, the
NOS tank.
Yeah, the NOS tank, whatever. You don't really get that in the new ones. Now you just get cars falling and them jumping through skyscrapers.
And cars going on their side for some reason.
Them flying into space into a sun, and then fucking like I don't know, and then they fight in robot suits and on the moon. That's
it turns the Pacific
fun.
Rim.
It would be a better Pacific Rim movie than that last one.
Yeah,
probably. I don't know. Yeah, you like it as much as you want, but it's not. I don't like it. I remember last time I watched it, I was like really bored. Just hated the characters. And when they even brought his ass back in, what was it, the 7th one, the fucking country boy? I was just like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, all about he looks like he's supposed to be in high school, and he looks, man, you're pushing pushing those 30s.
Yeah, Lucas Black is like 45. Like fuck out of here. It's like he was a kid back in the early 90s when Sling Blade came out. Fuck out of here. He's like 45 now. What? Yeah, you have your hand up. What's happening?
Yes, Kyle in the audience.
I think his shit is fucking up. Is your mic good?
Nope.
No, it's not. It's not. Anyway.
All right, now that we got that Tokyo Drift lover out of there.
Oh, wait, that guy's back. I'm going to say Tokyo Drift is a D.
Wow.
I
say this is... okay.
I think it's... I don't hate it as much as Gore does, but I don't think it's great. I think some things of it are cool. I think the aesthetic's really cool. I think the soundtrack's really cool. I can't tell you like any other characters outside of like I forgot what the fucking the
Vin Diesel
villain name.
What's the Sean Lucas Black? His name's like Sean something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. Little Bow Wow, and then I don't even know who else is there.
The girl, I forget the girl's name in there.
Yeah, I feel like you could say that for the first 4 fucking Fast and Furious movies. If they introduce a female character, you'll forget their name after you're done.
4th one has Gal Gadot, bro.
What's her name?
Gal.
Yeah.
Gal. What's her fucking name? Does she have like a romantic like thing with Dom also?
No, with Han.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she tries to at first, and then she gets with Han.
No, and then she goes to Han because
every girl in this fucking franchise really wants fucking
because
Vince
Lenny's
D.
dead in that one.
Yeah,
Lenny's dead, so he has to have a love interest
because he gets Gal Gadot. He gets Gal Gadot. He gets what's her name? Who's the who's the one name?
Oh, you're talking about the girl from the 5th one.
Yeah,
the Rock.
Yeah,
who gets shot in the head in the last one?
Yeah, he gets with her though, and then after she passes, he just goes back to Letty.
Letty, yeah, yep, yeah. He goes through more ladies than James Bond. Fuck me.
Whereas they get Paul Walker a wife, and then all right, you're wifed up. No girls for you.
Yeah, and it's Vin Diesel's sister. You're lucky that they're together, or Vin might, Next movie.
I give it an A though.
Yeah, he gives it an A. I give it a C.
He gives it an 8. An A?
Yeah. This movie's fun, has a great vibe, and I just enjoy it. It's like eating sushi from 7-Eleven.
You get massive diarrhea, and you have like some weird
But you always remember the experience. You always remember that experience.
So you always remember on the verge of death. You remember that?
Is that a high C or a low B?
That's probably a C, brother.
C, brother.
I see you, brother.
Fine. That's fine.
I'll see you again.
Los Bandoleros.
Yeah, that's all you. And watch this shit. Oh, I forgot to watch the rest of the Supercharged shit. Oh.
Yeah, can't forget that. Los Bandoleros is a 20-minute short film that is the run up to what happens in the fourth movie. It's directed by Vin Diesel himself, which is interesting.
Yeah,
it's not that interesting. Han's in it though.
It's not that interesting. I'm getting conflicting information. Is it interesting or is it not interesting?
It's not interesting. It's slightly better than the main movie though, because it doesn't look like Grease.
I'm watching this fucking movie. He just got people arrested. Now he's racing some guy for some reason. He won because he's Paul Walker. He got money. He's driving away. Now he went to the Indiana Jones map.
Now see you again. Wait, what?
Now he's going to Miami. They're showing signs. He's driving. There's a city establishing shot. Now there's bikini babes. Of course, you have to have those.
This thing just moves, huh?
Bikinis. Yeah, well, I have a 2x speed. So.
Hot girls, cars, hot guys, bro.
At the end it says to be continued. All right, there you go. All right, I think you could stay.
You watch that turbocharged.
I don't know why we had to put turbocharged there, but
Kyle said it's necessary.
It's true. Yeah, it's not. It's very.
So
necessary.
does that amplify your love of the series now, Gore? Is that a game changer?
I mean,
for the
I had it on. Honestly, I have a feeling because I had it on mute, I probably enjoyed it more than Kyle. Because I'm sure if I didn't have it on mute, I would have to hear a shitty song.
Some butt rock riff playing.
Butt rock. All right. Well, anyway, yeah, just keep it in F. That's fine. Anyway, Los
Bandoleros is a mediocre at best short film that is a precursor to the new one.
All right, let me see if I can watch
20
it.
minutes.
20 minutes though, and there's dialogue.
Right. Well,
it's basically a prologue to the fourth movie, directed by Vin Diesel though.
I know. You said that was interesting, and then you said the movie's not interesting. So.
It's interesting.
It's more.
It's also directed by Vin Diesel, but you know it's not that interesting.
Yeah.
It's more.
I get what he means. But...
Story-wise, it's just to tell you, hey, Dom has been laying low in other countries.
We need to know this stuff.
We need to know what Dom's been up to.
What did he do?
That's a game changer.
He wasn't in 2 and he wasn't in 2 and 3, and in 3 for his cameo, you want to know why he knows Han. So in this, they show that him and Han were friends before.
Speaking of origins and Han, we needed to know Han Solo's origin story, so that's why they made the Solo movie.
Yeah.
So we need to know why he's called Han Solo. We need to know why he has a problem with rebels. We need to know these things. So we'll talk about that
Pepperoni
in
chat.
Star Wars.
Never seen it. Looks like something my dad would watch.
Oh yeah,
Fast and Furious.
There's something. He's just probably talking about the franchise in general.
Yeah.
But,
no, he says no. He does know more about this.
Like, I would say, oh, this one.
He knows more about Fast and Furious than Star Wars. He was talking about.
Oh.
Who's dad? What are you talking about?
No, Pepperoni sent me a tweet saying, "Hey, I don't know. Is it weird that I don't know anything about Star Wars, but I know a lot about Fast and Furious?" Like, nah. I'm right there.
No, because you're cool. If you like Fast and Furious, you're cool.
Fast and Furious is one of those series where you don't really need to know anything to also know everything. Because it's just like one of those series where it really doesn't matter. Because they can kill a character and then be back in the next movie and they'll have some dumb fucking explanation. I can't wait to see how they explain how Han.
There's more consequences in Marvel movies than there are in Fast and Furious movies.
Dude, it's literally a fucking soap opera.
Can I predict how they bring? Oh, we should all predict. Oh, you know,
we'll save it for the end.
We'll get to the end when we get to 6. Or the 6, I would say, because that's when we see it again with Han's death. I want to predict how he lives, like how they're going to describe.
He misses.
No,
he shoots them in the arm.
No, because he shoots them, doesn't he?
No,
all you see is he's shooting.
Because in the third one it just blows up.
Yeah, he looks at it. He like walks away and it blows up.
Okay, I was thinking maybe he went into a sewer. So.
Yeah, no, he goes under the dumpster.
He goes under the dumpster. Yeah, that's a walking.
Pepperoni says Han has the black Superman serum. That's how he survived.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he took that. He was like, oh, you can't. And then Jason Statham shot him in the head. Or maybe they'll do some Kingsman 2 shit. Someone shows up and like wraps the thing around his head.
I hope they literally just rip
Remember
off
that movie?
Kingsman 2 and they just do exactly what happens there.
Yeah, I hope the Kingsman show up. Fuck it. It's just
All
as
right.
silly as this shit anyway.
Anyway, rated cost, we move on.
Low C. Fast and the Furious 2009 is like a
it's
weird,
Fast
like
and Furious.
Yeah, get
Fast-
the fuck right.
Fast ampersand Furious. Is like a gritty reboot of the first movie, basically, because it goes back to Vin Diesel and Paul Walker, and
Yep.
like Paul Walker trying to track him down.
Letty and his sister. Well, Letty's in the first 20 minutes.
I think this movie did a really bad idea of like trying to make this shit serious, and it fails miserably. It's
It's fucking garbage.
a really bad movie.
And usually these have pretty exciting final like scenes, you know. I don't want to say
Oh my
action.
God.
I don't want to say action because some of them are just driving. I don't count that as fucking action. But some of them are exciting. I would say Furious 7 was kind of it was like the second worst one because I felt like that went on way too fucking long until Vin Diesel and Jason Statham fought each other and Vin Diesel like ground stomped and destroyed the entire building. We'll get to that. But like I feel like all of these, especially Fast 5, has like a really great like final action piece, and this one is the worst though.
Oh my
It's a
God.
cave. You can't tell what the fuck's going on. Everything's so
Yeah,
fake
shitty
looking.
CG.
It's terrible. It's so bad. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, and it's like 20 minutes long. Ugh. There's actually a scene like that. Oh, we should put. Can we put Fast and Furious Crossroads in this? Because there's a scene like that in Crossroads you have to actually play, and I'm just like, oh, fuck.
I like how
Fast and Furious flashbacks.
It's so weird how Forza Horizon's DLC pack was a better Fast and Furious game than Crossroads, an actual dedicated Fast and Furious
It's
game.
like, it's almost like because Forza Horizon is made by competent developers. And they didn't have Vin Diesel probably breathing down their necks because Vin Diesel loves to do that for his games. Like to be fair to Vin Diesel, when Chronicles of Riddick came out, that was a great game. Yeah.
Wasn't
Chronicles of
wasn't
Riddick
both
is one of
them?
the best movie
Weren't they
games
both
ever.
good?
Yeah, Dark Athena wasn't as good from what I heard. I never played it, but the first one is amazing.
I heard it's still good though.
Yeah, I heard it's still good. Wheelman is dumb, but it's fun. It's not really based on anything though. It's just a new thing. And well, it's very much Fast and Furious, honestly, but. Except
Or
it's just
XXX, Triple X.
Yeah, Triple X. Yeah, I guess it's more Triple X. Which I forgot that's a series. We should put the Triple X movies here, honestly. They could just fit in.
We'll rank Vin Diesel movies.
Torque. Dude, let's
should
do Torque in here.
Oh, Torque is amazing.
A
Torque
Pepperoni
is
says
fucking amazing.
Fast 2009 was okay, but it's like a C, not as good as I remembered it as a kid.
I have to give that a low D. That's close to F. I fucking hate that movie. And none of the characters are even likable. Like Vin Diesel and Paul Walker hate each other. Well, at least Vin Diesel hates Paul Walker for most of the movie. The family shit sucks. There's no jokes. I don't remember. Like it's all shit. It doesn't become what I loved about the next series. Until the next one.
But it didn't have like the kart racing, niche thing about that from the first three either. So it's kind of like it didn't really please anybody. Yeah, exactly. Also, choppy editing up the ass. Shitty. Like, dude, really bad editing.
Yeah, I can't believe Justin Lin did this one.
Wait,
yeah, he did.
A Pepperoni says I forgot why Paul and Vin fought in this movie.
It's because he got his sister pregnant, right? I don't know.
No, it's because Paul Walker like did something with Letty or like
got her pregnant.
Oh, that's right.
He was working with her.
Got her pregnant. He's getting everybody pregnant. Got Eva Mendes pregnant. He's getting everybody pregnant. You got Vin Diesel pregnant.
Yeah, I couldn't remember a goddamn thing about Fast and Furious aside from like the beginning where they had the car, like the rolling thing they had to get out of the way.
I remember how they break them out, right? Or is that in 5? No, that's in 5. Never mind. Fuck it.
No,
when they break them out of the bus.
That was 4.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, was it 5?
Because that's it. It's at the end.
It teases that in 4 at the end.
Oh, yeah, it does.
I remember the mountain. They drove through a mountain, which I don't know why. Yeah, that's what you guys said. I don't know why that was a thing they thought would be cool.
They pull a heist on a truck.
Yeah, I know that.
In the fourth one.
Well, that's when Letty dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that no, yeah, dies. Yeah. dies.
Yeah, that's in the beginning. I don't find that. I didn't find that entertaining though.
That was an okay thing. This movie is not good, and I used to hate it, but now I'm just like, it's not good though. It's like a low C, so probably like just put a D.
All right, now let's talk about the actual Fast and Furious franchise.
All right, this is the one that brings everything together. This is a kick-ass movie.
One of the best.
The Dark Knight of the franchise.
One of the best.
This is the one where
the montage scene where like we need a team, and it's like
Dude.
pulling the Avengers. We're like going back like, all right, they pull out everyone from the past movies, and they actually create something.
This is what Suicide Squad tried to be.
Yeah, in one movie.
They try to get this. They try to get this crew of people to do an impossible job, and they have to get all these like heroes that you might know if you read the comics. And this, you know them because they're in the past movies, except for the two.
Dude,
my favorites. My fucking favorites. Wait, they got shafted out of their shit. Movies. Hold on, really quick before we get to it. They got shafted out of future films. I'm glad they got a little cameo back later on, but
in the last one.
Yeah, but I think I was I popped off the hardest in the theater when I saw those motherfuckers in Fate of the Furious.
Man.
Yeah.
All right.
This movie really vindicated like the stories of all the past 4 movies, and making them all come together for this one big heist is so cool to see, and to see Roman with Han and all that.
Hey, everybody, you're right. They did bring back one of the random guys from the first movie just to have him die.
Yep,
yeah.
Wasn't like his
Kevin
McAllister?
Kevin Federline?
No.
Oh, Kevin Federline.
The douchebag guy.
Kevin Bacon?
The guy that fights Paul Walker in the beginning of the first movie.
Oh, actually, I think he's in Torque.
Doesn't he drop that slur
sure
in the
that
first movie?
In Torque. I'm pretty sure that actor
does. He does. He says go back to go get a cheeseburger or something.
Yeah.
F word.
F word.
Yeah. Yeah, slur. And they had to come back and redeem him.
Oh, a slur. Oh.
And Paul Walker's like, I only buy the tuna here, bro. So he comes back in the 5th movie.
Hey, Paul Walker was like half as charismatic Keanu Reeves back then. That's pretty bad.
I just want to say,
God,
I've been
if he was
showing
still
these...
around now, though, he'd be killing it. I think.
Oh yeah,
he'd be doing some crazy movies. I bet.
Yeah, I'm a small, but he wasn't a great actor. Let's not fucking kill ourselves.
What?
Please. He wasn't. Dude. He was really good. There was a movie that came out after
The Blue Lagoon.
After he died, the Blue Lagoon. After he died, no, that was a piece of shit movie.
What?
Called Hours, I think it's called, where he has to like protect his baby during like Hurricane Katrina in a hospital. It was actually pretty good because the baby was like on an not iron lung, but one of those things like a ventilator or whatever. It's actually really good. Don't laugh at that. He was in an Iron Man suit. But no, he had it was actually pretty good. Yeah, he was good in it.
I think if you give
him also good at running scared.
I think if you give him some time with this franchise to grow, because he, I mean, yeah, like he got to obviously 7 movies, but like he didn't get to the franchise is still like starting to peak even harder, dude. I think.
Or he'll be in the next one. They'll CG him.
Yeah. Anyway,
that's gonna happen. Wow.
Fast 5 is fucking awesome. It's a heist movie, which
I
is
will
fun.
boo at the screen if that happens.
Everyone else can be like,
I'll leave. If CG, no, fuck that. If a CG Paul Walker shows up on the screen, that'll be the first movie. Well, it doesn't matter. It'll probably go streaming, but that'll be the first movie I walk out of. Fuck that. Go to hell.
I just want to say one last thing about Fast 5. I think it's a great heist movie.
We barely talked about it.
Okay. What a hell of an ending set piece. Holy shit. Still awesome.
I mean, that's still the best one. It's amazing. I love it. Fucking just them dragging that fucking vault everywhere in that city. What city? I don't give a shit.
So memorable.
Fucking just destroying everything. It's really great. And to the point where they kind of ripped that off in the game I just played, and also they put that in that other game that came out around this time. It's just a good segment for like a video game.
And let's not forget,
they fucked it up twice.
One of the key pieces of the franchise is added in from Fast 5.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yep. Goddamn.
He's glistening. That man is submerged.
Hey, if you used to watch like wrestling, that boy, I mean, they were all oiled up. I feel like The Rock was the most oiled up of all the wrestlers.
Yeah, and dude, in Fast Five, I just saw this movie like 2 days ago. Like, it looks like they spray like water bottle spray on him just to make him look
He's
sweaty.
glistening, dude.
he took breaks from his WWE career to fucking shoot that movie, so he still had the oil on him. Which is good because they would have to oil him up, but it was like, oh, it's already done. Save some time.
Man, hell of an action movie.
Oh, him and Vin. That's one thing. Actually, you know what? Can we just a moment of silence for the plausibility of this movie? Because I could buy everything else, but when Vin Diesel beats the shit out of The Rock, I was like, "There's no way." Nah, fuck. I don't give a fuck. Riddick, eat my ass. The Scorpion King wouldn't lose. Fuck you. Get out of here. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. No way in hell.
Anytime The Rock loses in a fight, I'm like,
dude, he gets beat by Jason Statham that one time too. He always loses in this. Well, he lost twice, but it's whatever. Fuck it. At least he came back on Hobbs and Shaw in like fucking.
I don't want to hear this thing about how like, oh, you know, he just keeps stealing the show and like he just, you know, the Rock is just so pompous. That man takes the beating and will admit he lost in these movies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Nice angle.
Why are we looking at his toaster strudel?
Pop-Tart? What is that?
Is it toaster strudel? Oh, well, he covered the camera because he heard us talking shit.
Anyway. So Fast Five, great film. I'm glad they finally got the franchise right. It only got better from there.
I agree.
But well, no, I don't. That's a lie because I think 6 is definitely not as good as 5.
Really?
I would say
that 6 is my favorite.
No, I don't understand how. I don't get it. What's so great about 6?
I just love 6 being the one where it doesn't have the choppiness of 7, which obviously
finally dies.
I'm not gonna say it has. I'm not gonna really critique. I will get to it, but I'm not really gonna hit 7 that hard for the choppiness of the editing because I mean it kind of had to deal with that. But I think 7 being the only like real one where there's a crew together and they're all like, you know, because they get separated later on and all that stuff. And 5 they're fighting The Rock, you know. I think 6 is the one like kind of like the sole one where they have the whole original crew together and they can all do something fucking stupid as hell.
Yeah, The Rock, part of the original crew.
Well, now he's a part of it.
I don't know. I feel like 5 had more crew members. It didn't have the Mexican guys.
Yeah, that's the only thing that.
I'm gonna call it. Can I call 6 the second movie?
That's the only negative part about 6.
What are their names, by the way? I don't want to keep calling them Mexicans.
Leo. It's like Leo and Carlos.
And where are they from?
I'm gonna say Leo and Friend.
Were they?
They're from Mexico.
No, I meant. Are they in a movie prior to that?
No, they're
in Fast and Furious.
The movie called Mexico.
They were in Fast and Furious.
The fourth one.
Oh, they were in the fourth one.
Yeah, they were in a movie. Which is why you forgot that because it's the fourth one.
I just want to say for Fast 5, I've been showing my girlfriend these movies, and we just finished watching the 5th one, and even she, who doesn't like action movies and didn't like 2 or 3 or 4 that much, she was like clapping, dude, after the montage.
I clapped. I recognized the thing and I clapped.
Yeah, it really was that moment, but it felt so genuine because you're like, dude, I spent so much time with dumbass Tyrese for like what reason? Oh, for him to be in Fast 5.
It's true.
Wait, hold on, what?
No, 5 adds weight to the original ones that you didn't think was a thing. Oh, you can tell her she can walk.
Wait, hold on, no. We spent so much time with Tyrese's dumbass, so we could spend more time with him in another movie.
Also, Kyle, you can tell her she can walk. She doesn't have to like sneak around the corners of the frames.
Maybe that's debatable.
Anyways, Fast 5. Fast 5 is Dude Bros. Fast 5 is like Ocean's 11, but for Dude Bros, and it's a movie for Chads for sure.
Like every movie has heist though. So.
A tier for sure. I mean, this has to be an A tier.
They all have heist at this point. Like even Fate of the Furious was that
Fast and the Furious. The first one had heists.
Yeah, for those VCRs.
Or those DVD players, bro.
DVD players.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Hey, Pepperoni also loved the scene.
That wasn't heist. That was just them stealing shit. A heist is like
That's a heist.
No, they just steal a truck. That's not a heist. Come on.
A Pepperoni also in the chat.
I think like a whole like a plan. You know, like Ocean's 11, not just give me the truck and buy. Like I don't know.
I do want to give a quick thing. A Pepperoni also says he also loves the scene where they drive the ball through the town.
I mean, yeah, you have to, right? Still a fun ass movie.
I think being the one that actually made some of the last movies, have substance just because of the characters bringing them back. I think this movie is top tier.
It's very necessary. It brings
the best.
Yeah, but I still think 5's fucking incredible.
But you said this is top tier though.
Yeah.
You're gonna give both of them an S? You can go to hell.
You know what I'm gonna do?
5 is way fucking better. You said top tier. Top tier would be S, wouldn't it?
Kyle, what's your rating?
What do you mean you don't know?
A tier.
Did they change the definition of top?
Yeah, now it's a bottom.
Was that in the last presidential address?
Yeah. Gore?
He changes definitions of words. I give it an A. It's a fun movie. Now that's a fun movie, an actual fun movie, unlike fucking everything below it.
The Fast and the Furious, the first one's a fun movie.
The Fast and the Furious is a competent fun movie. You're right. The other one's not so much.
It has so much racing in it.
Fast and Furious 6.
2 is fun in how bad it is, but like 5 is actually competent fun.
I have to say, Fast and Furious 6 is probably like definitely one of the weaker ones for me because I think there's too much story in it. Like I've seen this movie twice, and this movie has too much shit like happening and going on, and it's really only the final scene that I really remember with the highway scene and the airport. That's it.
Yeah. Can we also talk about how like one of my favorite scenes ever is when Dom or someone drives through the plane, the front of the cargo plane or whatever the fuck it was, and just like somehow the villain lived. How did the villain live? Like he was just in a hospital. He had the
Black Superman serum. I hope that that's an excuse for every single person.
Yeah, everybody had the Black Superman serum. The Black Super Soldier serum. All right, I guess that works. Whatever. It was a fine movie. I think it dropped the ball in some places. I think the whole I don't know their characters' names, but I know Han, but I don't know Gal Gadot's character and oh no, this isn't the one they introduced the hacker chick. Never mind, that's the 7th one.
No, that's the 8th movie.
No, that's the 7th one. She's in the 7th.
The hacker chick's in.
She's in both. She's in the 7th one. I remember she's at the beach at the end. She's like, where are you going, Vin? I'm like, don't talk to him. You're new. Like, get Vin. Like,
Yeah,
get the hell out of here. No, I guess just Gal Gadot. I don't like her character. When she died, I was like, whatever. And Han dies. I'm like, eh. Like I like Han, but I don't like Han in that movie.
Han just eats chips, man.
Yeah, exactly. I liked him in Fast. What was it?
5.
No, 5. The 3rd one. That's the only thing I liked about that movie. I remember. I still don't like that movie though. But he's fine in that, I guess. But I don't remember liking him in Fast and Furious 6. I feel like a lot of the family stuff doesn't really work
for family.
But I do like. I like The Rock has to team up with them to fight Luke Evans.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't remember a lot about it honestly though, because I remember a lot about Fast 5. I don't remember a lot about
Fast and Furious 6 is really like low energy Fast 5. Honestly.
Yeah. The ending is fun. Yeah, that's when Gal Gadot I like she saves Han by jumping off the thing. And then like 5 minutes later in the movie, Han dies anyway, so it didn't matter.
Oh, you did now.
Yeah. Well, he's been gone for like the last 3 movies, but you're right, yeah. But he's back whenever F9 comes out. I'm sure when Gal Gadot's next Wonder Woman movie bombs, she'll be back in Fast and Furious. So.
Well, she better be. She's lucky. Fucking 1984 didn't go in theater.
Well, it did technically, but it just didn't. You know,
only 2 of them.
Yeah. Supposedly it did so well. They're doing the 3rd one like immediately. Oh, it was a success. Everybody loved it.
Our sales were skyrocketing.
All right.
Yeah, so good.
Well, Fast and Furious 6.
I think
I give a high C.
This is one of my favorites, if not my favorite, just because I think it's the easiest to watch. It's not Yeah, I guess it's not as adrenaline pumped, but I do, like I was telling
They're
you,
all really hard to watch.
it's not like it's a little bit more mellow. But like I said, I like the. It's pretty much what I feel like would have been Seven had Paul Walker not passed away and kind of made the movie. I think it's very choppy the last half, but like I said, I'm not gonna really ding it for that. But that's kind of what I expected out of the seventh movie. So I kind of go back to the sixth for that reason. Plus, I just like any excuse that the dumbass it's gotten to the bad point now where it's like, oh, the bad guy we just becomes our friend, but being like the first one where what was that?
Luke Evans doesn't become our friend. Luke Evans didn't become their friend.
No,
he
no,
helped
no,
Jason
no.
Statham in the eighth.
No, I'm saying how The Rock became their friend.
Oh, you're talking about with The Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, but The Rock wasn't a bad guy. Actually, if anything, everybody else was the bad guy.
Yeah,
The
they
Rock
were.
was the good guy.
So I want to be the bad guy with
That's
you
why
guys.
when Vin Diesel beat him, I'm like, fuck this. This is a betrayal. This is like the halfway low point for our hero when The Rock lost.
Quote unquote, you better hide that big ass forehead, The Rock.
Yeah, he's talking about Tyrese, right? It's really good. He does have a big forehead. The Rock does too, but everything apart.
You think The Rock said that to Tyrese when they were feuding?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure that was not scripted. That was improv, because in that scene you can see Ludacris laugh like out legit laugh.
Yeah, spit takes
I think they said that was actually improv. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that was actually, and they kept that take because Ludacris died.
Yeah, and they kept that because Tyrese that's the beginning of origin of the feud.
Yeah, you don't like his ass.
I'll give this one.
He's just mad because The Rock is funnier than him too.
I give this. Yeah, that's true. I remember how
Tyrese is a really weak. Can I just say Tyrese is like I agree with what your girlfriend said. If that was what your girlfriend said about Tyrese being dumb and you have to deal with him, because I don't find him funny really. I like when other people make fun of him. Though.
He's kind of the butt of the joke.
Oh yeah, but he always comes out. Look, I got this. He comes out with his material. Like he's cocky. He's been writing shit down. None of it's funny, and then someone just says one thing and just like deflates him completely. So it's just like, bro, had that big ass forehead. It's funnier than anything he's ever said.
I don't understand. Like, I guess I get it, but I don't too at the same time. Where it's like, because he was obviously upset at everything that was happening during all that. And he tried to make it sound like, well, I'm not coming back to the franchise, and it's like, bro, like no one's gonna care if it's you versus The Rock. But
no one's doing a what's his character's name?
Tyrese.
Bam Margera.
Yeah, Bam Margera. His name's Bam. No, I said what's his character's name? He said Bam Margera.
Roman.
Roman
Pierce.
Yeah,
Roman.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a Roman and Ludacris fucking stand.
Roman and Luda, dude, let's go.
Yeah, they call one of them their character name and the other one their real life name.
Hell yeah,
Tej, right?
Roman and Tej.
Roman and Tej.
Dude, that's got a ring to it.
Roman and
Tej and Rowe.
Tej
and Rowe.
Tej and Rowe. It's like Robin Big.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. They should do a show. And it's just like Ludacris making fun of Tyrese for the whole thing. Tyrese being pissed.
And I remember that he was trying to get the hacker chick with against Luda, and Luda still got it because he's nerdy.
Yeah, Luda got it. Because Ludacris is for some reason a genius, even though he was like a street. He was like he like organized street races in the first movie or something. Like
so
fucking genius hacker.
And they realized that was dumb, so like, all right, let's get an actual genius hacker in on this.
I wish they just like said screw it and made him like the Q of the franchise, where he like has all the gadgets and shit, like in a James Bond movie.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Yeah, no. So I get that he's upset by all that, but also I feel like you have to just kind of appreciate that you're in a role in one of the biggest franchises ever right now. You know, it's like.
I still like this movie. I don't hate it. So
I like it a lot. Still, I put it at A.
Okay.
I'd
be high C also.
High C as well, actually.
Yeah, I think you said that right. Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Furious 7, I think, is...
Girls, they cry at Titanic. Men, Furious 7.
Dude, Furious 7 is the biggest installment. It feels like so big. It's such like a wide, globe-spanning journey. It has the emotional core with Paul Walker. It there's so much shit going on. I think this is really when the series just. I think this is jump the shark, but instead of jump buildings.
Fucking jump the skyscrapers, yeah.
Yeah, or they go in between the fucking buildings. They keep crashing back.
You know
and
what? I almost can buy that compared to at the end of the movie when him and Vin Diesel and Jason Statham are fighting, and to beat Jason Statham, he stomps on the building and the building just crumbles. I bought a skyscraper more than fucking that shit. That was ridiculous.
We gotta. You know what? One episode should be us ranking the ridiculousness, like moments, like the specific moments, and then we'll like go through like. And mark down which ones, and we'll just write them down. Like we'll just put them there because you can't, or maybe a screenshot. But that'd be funny. Yeah. The one where you're crashing through each in
skyscraper.
Yeah, each of the skyscrapers. You're gonna have the slingshot car in F9.
Hey, I say Paul Walker is not a great actor. He fucking sold me there because he's just like, Dom, what the fuck are you doing? It's like he just drives through, and then they had to do another one. Why did they even go through the skyscraper? What was the reason again?
They were trying to get out. I think
escape.
Yeah,
because it was hardcore.
No, because I think wasn't it like Jason Statham had like a rocket launcher or something?
Oh. Okay.
Fury 7's a really dumb movie, but it's really big and.
No, it's probably that. You're right. I remember him having
car. Or wouldn't the car not stop or something?
No, it was because he came up the elevator. Remember, and he had because we haven't seen him for like 40 minutes in that movie, and they showed up out of nowhere with not rocket launcher. I think it was like a grenade launcher or whatever.
Yeah, but didn't he like?
He showed up with.
Didn't the car like wasn't it able like not wasn't like the gas stuck or something like that on it or?
Maybe I don't who fucking knows. Yeah, because they couldn't stop the brakes. Maybe
something was wrong. They couldn't stop.
The gas, they couldn't stop the gas, and the brakes were fucked. I don't know.
So what do we do? Just launch out of the skyscraper?
Because they both had to jump out at the last second, and then the car fell out. So anyway, Fury 7 is fun. I think the end action bit, even though I did enjoy Paul Walker in the dark, obviously because he didn't film all this shit, versus oh god, what's his name? Oh god,
Shaw.
Tony Jaa.
Yeah,
that stuff was fun, even though it's like it's in the dark. It's a little choppy, but it's fun. I mean, obviously it would be in the dark because he didn't film.
Yeah, I'm not
gonna.
He
might not film any of that stuff.
I don't think he did
film any of that stuff out. Yeah, because I don't think they would film just a part of an action scene like that. They would probably just get it all done as quick as possible. Yeah. I mean, that last action bit is a lot of just driving around and not all that interesting.
Daddy's got to get to work.
Like the two segments before that though are great. The skyscraper and then the one where it ends with Paul Walker having to jump off that thing and then onto the car.
The Rock pulling up the minigun.
Yeah,
I remember.
Daddy has to go to work.
Yeah, that's what I say. Daddy's got to get to work. It breaks the thing. Or they had the Rock bottom in this movie.
Yeah, he does it to Jason Statham.
And then they did a cool camera thing where they like rotated the camera with it too, which looked really good.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
I think this should have been the conclusion of the series. It just makes too much sense.
Made too much money.
They would have went out.
I'm okay if they don't stop. I would have been okay if they continued, but I think Fate of the Furious was a weird way to continue it. Like,
yeah.
Vin, or Dom, excuse me. Vin and Dom, 3 letters. I don't know. I just realized
he can spell them.
Yeah, he has a hard time spelling his own name.
Yeah.
His real name's like Paul.
It's also weird because, like, I mean, again, you can't really knock it, but like writing out someone like that because they didn't give him like a death scene or anything. They just said they're gonna put him in hiding with this kid or something. And it's like when you look at the beginning of 7, remember where I do that like scene as Paul Walker's like Brian's gonna go like driving, like doing like some race, and it's just him in the minivan. Yeah, it's like that man's not gonna just go into hiding and see how his friends deal with all this shit. That man would pop back out.
Yeah. Especially in the new one, now his wife shows back up.
Yeah, it's just so weird. It's like
it's a little weird, but I would have been okay if they went back a little small, like just tone it down a little bit. You don't need to have world-ending events anymore. Like it's fun. Like now it's like Hacker Girl's gonna kill her. Yeah, the new one is like John Cena's gonna fucking, I don't know, F you all the fucking people in the world. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's gonna do some shit.
I think what was it? Michelle Rodriguez was hinting they're trying to go to space.
Yeah, no, they confirmed that. It's like they're going to space, which wouldn't fucking surprise me at all. If it happened, I'd be like, all right.
Yeah, well, at this point, they can go to hell, and it wouldn't surprise you either, though.
Hell, I can't wait. I can't wait till they go to hell.
They take on Satan.
It was so good. I have the entire vision in my head. Like somehow they find out there's a portal to hell somewhere, but the only way to get in, the only way to get through the portal to hell is if they drive their car really fast off a ledge and then like dive bomb into the portal. And then it's just, they do it. Vin, of course, has like booster rockets on the back of his car, so he goes really fast, and he just digs through the earth and goes straight to hell.
Why are they trying to get to hell again?
He's passing demons and stuff. I don't want to say on the stream, honestly. It's a little messed up, but they're going to hell for something. And
just be Doom Guy.
Yeah, Doom Guy. Him and Doomslayer team up. Honestly, if I see Doomslayer, it still wouldn't be in the top 5 most ridiculous shit.
No, literally, like this franchise. Well, I guess I could say it should not surprise me, but then every time we see a trailer, it does surprise me because I don't believe they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna do it. I don't believe in it.
Jumping off a building that's like 3 stories high and then landing on the ground. like someone getting hit by a car that flies at them. They're fine
because at this point they
Vin Diesel in the first movie. Don't get wrong. I get Vin Diesel is a muscle. He has muscle. He's tough. But like him getting held back by like 20 dudes, and he's like, oh, like he's still playing blood, like he's still playing Bloodshot or some shit. He's fine.
And at this point, they refer to themselves as superheroes. And that fucking the first trailer for F9, they're like, he's faster than Dom, stronger than. I'm like, Dom's just a fucking. I said that in the reaction. I'm like, he's a fucking normal human being.
Yeah, well, John Cena is not normal. Have you seen him?
A Pepperoni asked, did anybody cry at the Paul tribute at the end?
Yeah, of course.
No, of course, everybody cried.
Dude, everybody cried.
Bro. Everybody cried.
And I think Furious 7 deserves points for making guys do that. I think it's a strong B movie.
The ending is really poignant.
The
ending is like, for what a ridiculous franchise it is, the ending was really poignant, I think.
It makes you want to believe in the whole family stuff, like unironically. Like it makes you want to, you know what I mean?
Until you realize it's all corporate America and they're just taking your money anyway.
Yeah.
No. Family.
Yeah, family.
Until
the next movie bombs, then no more family.
Siege says I was cutting onions at the time. No more. April says watch Vin Diesel hold on to a helicopter like Captain America.
Oh yeah, like Captain America. No, he'll hold on to a helicopter, but he'll grab it by the blade.
Oh no, that's what fucking Rock did, didn't he?
And Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, remember?
Well, yeah, but that was a car, wasn't it?
He was holding onto a car chain.
He was holding on to it.
Oh yeah, he was holding on to a helicopter and a car at the same time. But to be fair, that makes sense.
But to be fair,
it makes sense because it's The Rock. You could probably do that.
Vin Diesel's a little crazy, but Rock, that's just normal.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense for Vin Diesel.
Right.
Vin Diesel has a little chubby too.
Where are we putting 7 at, boys? I think it goes up with Fast 5.
That wife beater can't hide that gut.
I can put it with Fast 5.
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Below it, yeah.
I'd say high B, honestly, but
Fate of the Furious' first 15 minutes are S tier.
Oh, with the fucking flaming car
in Cuba, him going backwards and like spraying Cuban nos on the engine.
Well,
unbelievable.
He always mentioned, and it kind of makes sense when you look at the franchise now. But Vin Diesel said oh, the beginning of Fate of the Furious is dedication to Paul. It's like, well, you know who was really trying to guide that franchise then.
Yeah.
What? Wait, he didn't really say that.
I think he did.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
That is the dumbest.
Where he was like,
so far.
I didn't know that. That's fucked up. That's also the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
The pure stupidity.
Fate of the Furious, the first part where there's a flaming car
'Cause
And
he's
he's
a
driving
guy-
backwards and he
I
wins.
assume it's because he's trying to say like the racing is all Paul, but I mean, it's still
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Paul, like, took me over. The ghost of Paul took me over and won me that race. That's what he's trying to say.
No.
You
Like.
realize these are movies, right?
Wait,
Do you
what?
think these are real?
No, Vin Diesel, that's all I saw. It was an interview saying Vin
He
Diesel's like,
called
yeah,
Paul
that's
Brian
dedicated.
one time? Like,
He says dedicated to him, like.
well, yeah, of course. The ending of the
Yeah.
movie is like, I'm gonna name my kid Brian.
No,
Even though in
but
the universe, I get it. I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
yeah.
first part with the flaming car is fucking dedicated, but the whole movie is dedicated. To him. The last thing you hear is, "I'm going to name my son Brian," even though Brian's still alive. It's not like he's dedicated. He's dedicated to somebody that's still alive in the universe.
yeah,
Like,
which
it's
again,
the
it doesn't make sense. Like, I get they didn't
I
want to
named,
kill
I,
him
named
off.
I named my son Adrian. Like,
I get that.
Adrian's not dead, by the way.
I get that they didn't want to kill him off, but like,
They should call him Paul.
it's
honestly.
weird. Yeah, they should have. Best reaction
Yeah.
was Gore reacting.
I mean, that was already weak at the camera, so you might as well just say Paul.
Apparently says best reaction was Gore reacting to Hobbs and Shaw trailer and seeing The Rock holding onto a helicopter on the back of the truck. Then he also says it was weird seeing Vin as the bad guy. I mean, yeah, but like the most obvious thing.
That whole gimmick was stupid.
Like,
Yeah, the whole fucking plot. Because there's no in the trailer. You're like, what happened? What family no more? That's what it said. Like what? And then the first 5 minutes, you know exactly because they said like we got your kid and we got your girl. I'm like, all right, yeah, all right. He's not a bad guy. Like, ooh, mystery solved.
ooh.
It's like WandaVision. It's like WandaVision. Here's these mysteries. What does it mean? Next episode, it means nothing. Oh, okay. Oh, it's satisfying though. I clapped. Like, all right, whatever.
Most of this movie is total crap. I mean, dude, they just ratchet up the stupid dial.
I will say, I think one of their biggest things they need to stop doing is showing off the ultimate thing they do in the last action scene. Because they always like to
In
show
the
off,
trailer?
like, yeah, they always show it off in the trailer, like, oh, here's the big shot from the
The
I'm
submarine.
sure when he does the Batman grapple hook thing,
Yeah.
that's the end of Fast Nine.
So they need to stop showing
Or,
off. like-
or when he fights John Cena and throws him off a fucking building. Maybe that's the ending.
Let's also not forget my ass is in fuego, and he grabs I'm sorry. Anyways, when Roman grabs the missile in Fate of the Furious and like guides it,
Yeah. Well,
Vin
the
Diesel
Rock
does-
did that.
yeah,
did that. Did
the
he
Rock
punch it
was
or
reaching out and like had to push the rocket away.
I thought he punched it. Did he not punch it?
No, he was like reaching out, then like push it away.
They
There's a lot
like
of
guided
scenes
it
in this-
away.
I feel like there's a lot of scenes in this franchise where it has a close up of the Rock going ah. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like most movies have that though. I bet Jumanji had that shit.
Yeah, I think that's in his contract. He has
Man.
to have at least one in every single
Yeah,
one.
close up face of him going ah. But yeah, it's a fun movie. It's not as good as the last. I'd say it's as good as 6 to me.
Yeah.
It has more memorable moments to me. I think 6, besides the plane, I don't remember anything else about that. But this one, I really enjoyed the ice scene. I don't know. I mean, it's but Antarctica, I guess.
The submarine.
Yeah, the submarine's good. Like all that shit's ridiculous.
The beginning of this movie.
I love the Jason Statham stuff where he goes and saves the baby.
Yeah.
I love that stuff. That's corny as fuck, but it's fun.
Some John Woo shit.
Yeah.
The beginning of this movie.
You okay? And the baby's like, ah! And he's like, oh yeah, you good, baby? And then
he's looking good.
yeah, doesn't he use the baby like crib to beat somebody up at one point?
Yeah, this movie's really stupid. This movie's like really, really stupid.
Figured it out. Oh, this series is stupid.
This
So,
movie,
really
though,
quick.
especially, dude, the first 15 minutes,
Yeah, it's really
I
dumb.
forgot-
like that
I
shit too, though.
laughed
It's
my
so
ass
fucking
off.
stupid.
I
Hey,
for-
at least there's a street race scene too.
I forgot to
Yeah.
mention the lyrics for one of the songs in Fast and Furious 7.
Okay.
Furious 7, you mean?
Furious 7.
Yeah, get it right.
Actually,
Actually, in the beginning, it does say Fast and Furious 7, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I didn't
there.
I didn't mention that either. Was the opening of the Furious 7 is fucking incredible. That's my
which
favorite
one is
opening.
It's a street race.
No, that's the Furious 7's when
Yes.
when Deckard Shaw walking through the hospital.
Oh yeah. When
That-
he murdered that entire hospital.
Yeah, that beginning is fucking incredible.
Get revenge for you, bro. And then he fucking
he walks out, and
murders
that the song they play during that is the one that has this stupid fucking lyrics. Shouts to Future. The beginning of his feature goes, "Dress in all black like a funeral, murder homicide, wanna ride, get residuals, living on fire for residuals, 365 when I grind for residuals."
So he rhymes residuals like
3 times.
To be fair, residuals you can't really rhyme.
But it's like he just discovered the word residuals and said, "I'm gonna rhyme it 3 times in a row."
What word rhymes with residuals?
I gotta use residuals. I need to use it.
Residuals rhymes with residuals.
There you go.
Think about that.
Fantastic cinematography.
Fast 8, Fate of the Fate 8. They couldn't think of a nice name for F9.
Nope.
I was upset.
All right, where are you putting that?
Fine. I'll put it. I'll say low B. Actually, thinking about it, I do like it more than 6. I definitely do. Actually, I don't like any of the character bits really in Fate because I don't like the Vin Diesel stuff. I mean, that's not true. I just don't like a lot of the main bits. I guess I really don't like the Vin Diesel stuff.
The villains.
The girl just shows up to get shot in the face. And then he has a son, and then the really awkward editing at the end with the barbecue because they didn't want Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel on the screen at the same time, so you never see them at like the same time ever. So just because they didn't like each other and they hate each other, so I have a feeling that's probably why the story was like this, so they didn't have to put Dwayne Johnson and Vin Diesel together a lot.
Possible.
That might be possible.
No, it definitely
they wanted Dwayne. They wanted both of them. But that barbecue at the end, like it's like green screen. You can tell like when there is shots where you can kind of see Dwayne Johnson, it's like like with Vin Diesel at the same time. It's just like it's terrible.
It's a
let us not forget the World War Z cars. That was good.
Oh yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. Like cars drop on to people nowadays with here's she hacks all the cars. All of them, all the cars. Every car has a thing you can hack into it now. Every single one in there, and they all just like start falling. Fucking hilarious. It's amazing. Honestly,
movie gets a B.
This series should be written by like a comedy writer. Is
Orson
it?
Welles.
I give this one a low B.
Yeah, same thing. I give it a low B too.
Yeah, for sure. All right, now back in the day. If you watched Gore's channel 2 years ago, you might remember a little podcast where we talked about Hobbs and Shaw.
Blue rupees.
Yeah.
Blue movies.
And you may have heard us say, you know what, it was okay. It was okay, but I think we can all agree now. This movie's kind of shit.
It's a whole.
It has its moments.
It's a whole.
It has its moments.
It's bloated by 33%.
33%. I would say that this movie is like it's almost not 2.5 hours, but it's like 2 hours, like 15, 20 minutes or something. I feel like it would have been great as a
90-minute movie.
It's 75. No, like 90 tops, sure. So I guess that's like around 33%.
It just felt like it just felt like it kept going.
Because all they need to do is Idris Elba. He's bad, man. We don't need to really know much about him. Just need to be charming. We just need to be charming. We don't need backstory. Idris Elba, bad black Superman, whatever you want to call him. He's evil. He wants to do bad thing. And then Hobbs and Shaw has to fucking stop him. It could have been 20 minutes of setup, and then the rest is just like payoff.
They straight up what they could have done is they didn't have to match both their backstories in this. They could have split. They could have added like a little bit like extra production time. And split it in like not a 2-parter, but like film the sequels back to back.
Oh, you want longer? Jesus, I
want
shorter.
No. Like they filmed 2 movies essentially.
Yeah.
Hobbs.
No.
Well, I think it would have been a lot better if it had been shorter. If it was quippier, funnier, and just shorter.
The problem was that a lot of the quips were in the trailer, so we
that too.
Them, so
but I'm saying I think I would have been fine with 2 movies with that quick. Like sort of wittiness, because I love the idea of it is hilarious. I think still.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like a genius premise. It's two people having to work together that don't like each other. You fucking
But
look
the
at
characters are
tons and
awesome.
tons
Both
of
those
buddy
characters
cop
are
movies.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't think they're awesome in this movie though.
No, that's
is
the
my
problem.
problem. Like
But
Jason Statham, like I feel like he's almost sidelined and doesn't really do a lot.
let me make
for
a
most
funny
of-
face when one of them makes a
Yeah,
comment.
especially at the end when like Dwayne Johnson goes to fucking wherever.
Samoa.
And he's with his family, and Roman Reigns is there, and fucking everybody else is there. We got Cliff Curtis, I think, is there. And it's just like all these people, and then Jason Statham's in the background, like, oh, I got a stick or whatever. And like fucking, it's just like it's not as fun anymore because those two aren't even together. Like for most of it at the end, I think they'd like team up at one point. It was like, oh, let's beat the fuck out of Idris Elba. But that's about it. Like most of the time, that last third of the movie, they're not together anymore.
Yeah,
and I like that stuff when they're together. I love that scene, even if it was all spoiled in the trailer, where they're, like, you want to take this door or whatever, and then he takes the door. He's like, no, this one's for
and
you.
same thing when they jump out the thing. Oh, you jump first, and then I'll take the
yeah.
And then
It was all spoiled in the trailer, but
I'll beat you like a Cherokee drum.
Yeah,
that's their first line in the.
That was in Furious 7. I will beat your ass like a Cherokee drum is in Furious 7.
Yeah,
that's the jail
That's
scene.
not Furious 7. That's Hobbs and Shaw.
no, it's not Hobbs and Shaw.
No, that's Furious 7. That's in the jail. Remember when they break out?
That's not Furious 7.
That is, well, maybe it's Furious 8.
Is it Beta Furious?
It might be Beta Furious.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably Beta Furious. Because no, it definitely is because Jason Statham wouldn't be in prison in Furious 7. He's fucking out there murdering.
Well,
people.
and that makes this movie even more kind of lame.
I will beat your ass like a Cherokee.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
that whole prison bit was
Is
good.
that yeah?
You know what? Actually, hold on, time out. I'm gonna give Fate of the Furious a higher B because that I'm gonna give it just a regular B. I think that should push it over.
I like more than 6 for sure. So.
I think I don't know what happened, but like their chemistry in Fate of the Furious is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
comparatively
compared to Hobbs and Shaw, which I don't get because I feel like that's like the only thing you nail really.
Because when you have less time, you also have less of a chance to fuck it up. So you had more time in this one for at least for the first 90 minutes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think it would have been a better movie if they were just shorter and you could probably milk more out of it in hindsight.
Different writers, right? I'm assuming it's different writers.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure it is. It wasn't the guys that did Deadpool that wrote this?
I watched this movie.
Oh, the guy who did the first John Wick did it.
Yeah, but who wrote it? I thought it was like the guys that did Deadpool or some shit. It was the guys that did something. Yeah, go ahead.
I watched this movie. The quote, "Look at me, I'm Black Superman." Good quote.
Oh, they did Iron Man 3. There you
go. I watched this
Shane
movie.
Black?
No, they wrote the Iron Man 3.
Oh yeah, Kevin Hart was in the movie. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, and then Ryan Reynolds.
Dude, Ryan Reynolds was so bad in that. Holy shit.
I watched this movie in Vegas because we were there for Evo, and we went there at 10 o'clock, like a 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. showing. My God, I was fucking begging to get out of that goddamn theater by the end of that. It just felt like it just did not end. It was like 1, almost 2 o'clock in the morning by the time we got out after previews and after fucking all that. Oh my God. It was just like fucking long. Hey, the best part of that movie was the Tenet preview at the beginning of that in the previews.
But you know what? They like even the like just the little things like the romance plot, like with Dwayne Johnson and Vanessa Kirby's character. It was like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, like even adding what's her name from Baby Driver? That's like Jason Statham's like love interest. It's just like those things just didn't work. Like they unneeded, completely unnecessary.
The whole idea of this movie is stupid because it just betrays the whole family angle of the entire series before it, and it broke up Tyrese even more from the franchise. You know what I mean?
Tyrese,
no, I think he liked that. I think the whole I think deal they made was that they take The Rock and Statham out of the main franchise and spin them out, so that way fucking Tyrese and Vin Diesel can stop crying and.
And I think Vin liked it. I mean, no, he didn't like it because it pushed the F9 to 2020.
That was Tyrese. No, Tyrese.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, because
I heard there was a lot of like back and forth. Like Vin didn't want that movie to be made.
Well, I think probably that at the beginning because he didn't want him to have his own thing. But then Tyrese for sure because he was like, I need a paycheck. No, that was
Oh
legitimately.
yeah, I
it.
know that. But he's been saying that for every fucking movie.
But that was
He's been
legitimately
saying that
because he
since
was like
'9.
he had said at some
5.
point that he was pissed that he had to wait. That he was like, well, this guy gets his own. But I think the deal was like, hey,
Tyrese has like something's going on with that.
well,
man.
he's
Like,
paying. He's paying. I think what I read was like he's paying
yeah, child support.
a fuck ton in child support, dude. Like,
Yeah, I know that.
Like a maddening amount of money for child
Yeah.
support.
I know, but like, fuck, man. Like, Fast and Furious, it makes $1 billion every time. Like, and I mean, they used to come out every 2 years. I guess
Is that
I
is
guess
it, hey
because
Core?
it-
Is that his begathon?
Yeah, yeah. It's on his Fast and Furious. He comes in
I need
and,
those
and does,
tips.
and does the bare minimum of acting.
I need
and
those
as-
tips.
I need those tips. I need to pay my bills, to pay my child support. It's like-
Anyway, yeah, that's where we put it. Hobbs and Shaw at.
D, bro. I don't ever want
I
to see
don't
this movie again.
I want to give it
I'm gonna
another
go-
try, but I also don't.
I'll give it you know what? The perfect way to watch this is someone's reaction. Because I'll put all the good scenes in and you can watch it with some other people, kind of. And it's 10 minutes.
I think this
All
has
the
to
good
be.
things.
This is definitely a you have to watch with a
Fuck
bunch
yeah.
of friends and just drink and.
I don't even think that because you said you watched it with somebody, right?
Yeah, but it was 10 o'clock at night and we didn't know like.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we didn't know how long it was. It just felt like it just didn't end. Like I swear, the last like scene where they're getting geared up, like the Samoa scenes, like the last part.
Yeah, that's the last 40
And
minutes of the movie.
everything was like, it was like I was freaking out because I'm like, this movie is so long, and I know we haven't even got to that fucking part yet.
And that part's 40 minutes long.
Then they do
Yeah,
a whole
fun.
thing, and then they're like, all right, now we got the train, and we have to like meet everyone and talk to everyone. Then you gotta have the whole resolution. Oh, we gotta have our final scenes. We gotta talk to. It's like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah, him and the girl, Jason Statham's sister.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody's fucking everybody's sister. I just realized that. A lot of sister fucking going on. Stop it, Fast and Furious.
Gore's watching for you.
You know what? Can we stop with the fucking romances? Stop. I
You
don't
don't
care.
really need
These
romances.
characters suck. Don't waste time with in these fucking stupid movies, we don't. It just wastes time. We want to see stupid shit. We don't
I
want to
think
see.
legitimately.
Yeah, I have a kid that plays soccer. I don't give a fuck. Don't tell her this.
Legitimately, I think this franchise would be a lot better if it was literally just a bunch of homies. No romance, just a bunch of homies just wrecking shit in cars, dude. I don't need fucking one of them to like, oh, I love you. Like just let them all be homies and just fuck shit up.
I think the soap opera shit in these movies, though, I think people, whether they like it or not, or say they like it or not, are into it. Like me, I'm into it. I'm into the
like
whole
the
like
romance?
family, all the family like
I don't
that
like
stuff.
No. When I say the romance, I would not even just talk about the Fast and Furious franchise. I'm talking about like in movies, action movies, where they always have to add a shitty romance. Hobbs and Shaw, I didn't like it, but it's fine in the Fast and the Furious. I mean, that's a whole built-up thing since the original. So having Jordana Brewster and Paul Walker's romance is fine.
I think okay, if
I
you're
don't
building
like
it up,
it.
sure.
The original movie's not really. I mean, it's an action movie, I guess, but not really. I mean, especially compared to what it is now. That shit is fucking tame as shit.
Well, it's mumblecore now.
If you're building it up and making it feel natural, because it is taking time, because you're just shoving it all in one movie, and it's like that's fucking weird. Sure, but like I like the only parts I ever like am okay with it in Fast and Furious is like it's funny when Tej and fucking Roman are like, oh we want the hacker chick so bad, and she just kind of doesn't really give a shit for a bit. Like that's kind of funny, but like it there's like no romance at the end, I think, or whatever. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't like that character. She's so ineffectual. She does nothing. She's like just there because they could get somebody from Game of Thrones. That was like it.
True.
Like, and of all the people to get from Game of Thrones, why she was a lame character in Game of Thrones?
I
too,
liked her in
thought.
Game of
So
Thrones.
Why?
I don't know.
What was so great about her? Yeah, she's fine.
That's
she's
Gore.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're ugly. Never mind.
Apology accepted.
Never mind. You're ugly. Ugh, you're a sin to the eyes. Sorry.
Sin to
Never
the eyes.
Sorry. Never mind. Excuse me.
Comment on the video. You're a sin to the eyes if you made it this far.
Bros over here. Never mind.
Hobbs and Schloppy gets a D.
Hobbs and Schloppy. Yeah, I watch a movie called Hobbs and Schloppy. You know, I just envision Dwayne Johnson and like a cartoon cat. That's what Sloppy is. I
Gore.
watched that. I'm Sloppy. I say low C. What? That's close to what you said.
It should be a D. There's
Really close to a D.
I would rather rewatch Hobbs and Shaw than some of the lower ends. Probably low. Probably
What?
over. I would over Too Fast, Too Furious. I'd watch Hobbs and Shaw. So I put
really.
that. I put that.
Because Too Fast, Too Furious is at least short.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. It's shorter, and also I get the origins.
Sure,
Yeah,
I think at the very least, I'll take the good set pieces.
I'll take Hobbs and Shaw over Fast and Furious.
Dude, two. They crashed into a fucking big ass boat.
Hell yeah.
So I put mid C. You put Gore. You put just regular C or low C.
Low C.
Okay, and Kyle. So that's
Like a middle of the road.
I think that's perfect where it is. Even though I haven't seen Los Pantalones or whatever the fuck it's
Los
called.
Pantalones.
Probably be, yeah, them panties or whatever it's called. I think it'd be probably higher. I'd assume.
All right.
I'd assume it'd be higher than that.
That's your ranking. For almost complete, we're missing Better Luck Tomorrow because Kyle wasn't good and didn't really realize that's part
well,
of it.
none of them.
I heard that's actually good because I saw the reviews.
That would have been better than fucking Turbocharged.
Yeah, but you had to put Turbocharged because of the memes. I watched it. It was bad. Hey, you know, I can count today a success because I watched another Fast and Furious movie. There you go.
Absolutely. There's never enough of them. I want F9. I want to consume F9. Dude, let me tell you, last year, F9 was supposed to be my graduation present. Me and the guys were all going to go to the premiere, get fucking.
And then they took it from you, Kyle.
Yeah.
We were going to to get 34-pack Corona.
Can you believe that, Kyle? They took Fast and Furious 9 from you. They took LA from you. They took graduation from you.
Right?
Spiraled from the Book of Saw.
The same month.
They took a true Tenet experience from you.
Well,
I saw Tenet.
Kyle, can you believe?
Can
you believe they took Marvel from you, Kyle?
Yeah,
I saw that in IMAX, bro.
Yeah, but you didn't get the true like theater experience with everyone else.
Ghostbusters away from me. They took Ghostbusters away from me. That was the only thing, really. Well, James Bond also, I guess. I don't think that movie.
All right. Well, I think 2 and 3 should move up, but other than that, fair list.
Hey, Ferrari says, "What's Supercharged?" It's really unnecessary short film.
It's garbage. You can watch it on YouTube right now.
Bridges,
it's 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
It bridges the end of the first movie to the beginning of the second movie.
Yeah, I can reenact it for you. All right, Paul Walker's driving, and then there's a girl.
Oh, I go into a restaurant.
The girl, he goes to a restaurant, he eats a burger. He gets back in the car.
Oh, he looks over his shoulder. Oh, cops are after me.
Oh shit! I'm gonna make it so that the other guys get arrested instead. And he drives. This is driving, by the way.
Then he races.
He races the guy for some reason. I guess for money.
But you don't see the race. Just he does a race.
They didn't have money to film that. They had the money for Paul Walker at the fucking the burger. That's it. And then he drives, and then it ends. And it says to be continued with a 2 because Too Fast, Too Furious.
All right.
I watched the Blu-ray.
That was like their Pixar shorts before.
Yeah.
Except really fucking pointless. So it was like that lava one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, that's your
I'm a boat going. I seen like fuck.
That's your ranking for
we should. Oh, that's a great one. We should rank Disney shorts before some of the movies.
Oh, Pixar shorts, yeah.
Yeah, well, I
some of
definitely
them
want
aren't
to do
Pixar,
that.
right?
We'll do that probably.
Aren't some of them not Pixar?
Maybe?
Like Paper Man is in a Pixar one, which is like S tier.
I thought that was.
Is it Pixar?
I could have
I
sworn.
thought it was just 2D animation. So
I could have sworn I saw that in front of something.
Oh no! I mean, like made by.
Oh, but it's definitely in front of something, right?
Yeah, no, it's definitely in front of. I think it was in front of Brave or something. Some weak.
No, because I didn't see Brave.
Okay, it was something weak. I think I'm pretty sure it was.
Was it Finding Dory?
Weak.
Good Dinosaur.
No, it was back in like 20.
It wasn't Good Dinosaur. Anyway.
No, that came out like
Monsters University.
Didn't watch
was
that.
Was it that?
I thought that was the Umbrella one.
Hold on. What was it called? Paperman, right?
Papers, Please.
Papers, please. Yeah, Paperman. It was in 2012, so I was right there. Maybe it was Wreck-It Ralph. I bet it was Wreck-It Ralph.
That sounds right.
Did you see?
I did.
Yeah, I bet it was. That was right. That was 2012. So. It was in front of. No, we gotta figure this out before we end. It doesn't say. Okay. Oh, Tangled? No. That
Didn't see Tangled.
What the fuck? Yeah, Tangled's great.
It sounds like Wreck-It Ralph.
It doesn't
Probably
say.
it.
Yeah, it was Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
Oh, woo, yeah.
All right, guys.
It was Wreck-It
That was our ranking for the Fast and Furious franchise. Stream, if you're on here, stay tuned. We're gonna just rank some Star Wars. Should be a lot faster than this episode. This episode was a longer one for sure. And if you're watching this on YouTube, keep checking back. Maybe maybe the week after this gets posted, it'll be Star Wars. Who knows?
Star Wars.
That one should be shorter, right?
Yeah.
I hope.
We'll see.